everybody, welcome back to my channel. So this is a bit of an unusual video because, as you know, we have a series on our channel called Cleaning with Limitations, because I myself have I have some physical limitations that prohibit me from doing things the way I used to do it 5 or 10 years ago. So this video is unusual because we redecorated and cleaned the kitchen cabinet tops, and I'll show you here all of the kitchen cabinet tops right there, all of the kitchen cabinets, as well as the appliances. I'm starting this video like this unusually. Normally I don't start videos like this, but I wanted to just give you a little kitchen update. If you remember, let's see if we can't zoom you down. This is what my floor looks like currently. The great news is we went yesterday and picked out a floor. It's gonna be beautiful, I know it. I so wish it was 10 years ago and I had the energy to do it myself, or the ability to get down on the floor. If I've mentioned before, I've laid floors in my house so many times before, it's not even funny. But this video is different because I actually had help. As you guys may know, that Emily came for a few days to visit, and how the story goes is such, I actually said to her, I wish you could come here. And she said, why? I said, I have an Emily project. Now, there's one thing about Emily that you must know, is that this is exactly her type of project. If you're interested, I did pay her, because a lot of people will be like, you know, it's so nice to have help, but it's also, if you have the ability to pay somebody, whether it's bake them dinner, cookies, give them a vacation, take them out to eat, whatever you can do, barter system. Maybe you can do work on the computer that they can't do, and they can help you clean around your house or such. So I'm gonna now start the process. We'll go through, and I just want to shout out, really, Emily, thank you so much. I must have cried about 10 times during this process, which is probably why most of it isn't filmed. I just kept weeping because she was so kind and generous with her time to come out and help. We did have a great time as well, or at least I hope she did. She told me she did, but I had a lot of fun anyway. So let's get into the process, and I'll tell you guys all that happened. So the first thing I'd like to show you really quickly is sort of the before picture. I've done a house tour before, and I realized I was watching back at the house tour. I never actually talked about anything on the decorations on the upper cabinet. There is a space there where I had a cake plate that I brought down for the wedding, and it broke, and I have since replaced it with a footed bowl, but it was being washed at the time. So just to give you a kind of a really quick glance at some of the decor pieces I had up there, I had cake plates, I had my little rooster, he survived the hurricane, but this process hadn't been done in about 3 years, and things just get greasy over time. We don't fry much. We don't fry nearly as close to as much as my dad used to. So things don't get as greasy, but between, you know, mom's a smoker, so there's tobacco, and there is grease and the steam and all the things. So the problem that I was having, reason I called Emily, is I said, I can only clean this high on my cabinets. So I just needed some deep cleaning from the upper part of the cabinets as well as above the cabinets. I don't know if you can really see the transition there, but it did have a little bit of a, like you could see where I couldn't reach anymore, but she was so gracious to come out. Now I'm showing you guys this. This is my go-to, Dad taught me. It's ammonia. If you could get sudsy ammonia, that's the best. You just take a dish pan with some hot water, as hot as you can stand it, really. I do about 2 parts water to, well, actually, let's say 3 parts water to 1 part ammonia, and then I also put some Dawn in there. Dawn is a very effective grease cutter as well as the ammonia, and they'll take stuff from, I feel like 0 to 60 is the way I want to say it. This is all in real time. I'm sorry if hearing the water running makes you have to go to the ladies' room. You can always pause the video and go to the ladies' room. But this water is just as hot as I can stand it, because I'm going to stick my hands in there. So I'd want to make sure. Now, if you have sensitive skin, you want to use rubber gloves, but I do not. We only ever washed dishes in ammonia when we were growing up. Sudsy, ammonia, and Dawn. So if you could see all of the grease on here.
Oh, very cool.
There's like layer of grease and dust. It's kind of really gross and yellow.
Yep, that's to keep you from walking through the
screen. It
takes
only 2 seconds.
That's to keep people from walking through the screen.
And you turn it over, and you can feel it instantaneous degreasing. The reason I chose to do this method is because of time. We just didn't have days and days to clean everything. So it's effective, it's efficient, and I only had to change that water twice with all of the things that were up there in the upper cabinets. Okay? So Emmy did a combination of a sponge with a scrunchie on it and rags. And what she preferred to use out of all the cleaners that I had, you guys are going to love this, she went for my foaming glass cleaner with ammonia in it from the Dollar Tree. It made my heart so happy. But I offered her whatever her favorite cleaning products was. She went into my cleaning bucket and tried a little bit of everything, and she just found out that this is the best. It cleans, it cuts through the grease like nobody's business. She so graciously then offered to do the lower half, which really I had said for a while, I just need somebody to do the upper half and then I can go ahead and I can do the lower half. But she was like, if you watch the baby. Some people just find cleaning therapeutic, and I think that that's definitely one of the things that you know, when you have your little helpers there. I really do appreciate the time that we got to spend together. I do wish that she was able to sit on a nice new floor, or at least a solid piece of flooring. But she was so gracious to even come out, even though all the stuff has been going on with the kitchen. I will tell you, though, with everything that was been going on with the kitchen, it was so nice to actually have her come out and do this now, because it did make me feel like I wasn't living in a war zone. And I don't mean to dramatize my area where I'm living. Obviously, my house is beautiful. It's just that it's not the function of my normal functioning day, and it felt like just everything was everywhere. And for her to come out and drag her babies to do this for me, this was just one of those times I couldn't stop crying. It was just, I was so grateful. I'm so grateful for her. She's such a blessing in my life. But she even thought of cleaning areas that I didn't even think of cleaning, like moving the garbage can and doing the molding around behind the garbage can. Just, yeah. Is there not enough food in the world? Just couldn't feed him fast enough. And then she wanted to participate and really have an input in the decorating portion. So she has a great eye for style. She helped me put up some DIYs that we've done. If you recognize the 3 mason jars that are in the little stand, we got all the cute little cake plates out. We really tried to stick with a black, white, and red theme. Tried to incorporate some of the new items. Those 2 little jars, the tobacco basket that I got from the Target dollar spot, my new Ray Dunn cake plate, just my old rooster, the Dollar Tree DIYs that we've done, as well as some of the stuff that I got on clearance at Hobby Lobby. But I loved her idea of taking this picture and turning it on its side and having it look like as if it's pouring over the cabinet. So wonderful. Like I said, she's got a great eye for design. I, again, will tell you guys, I cannot thank her enough. She has really been an absolute treasure. You know, I always knew she was special to me, but I think that in the last 6 months, it's just gotten greater and greater. So, Emily, thank you so much for everything. I just love the way everything turned out. I feel like it's a little less cluttered, but still looks just like me. And we've only really removed a few pieces and added a few pieces. It's just the way we arranged it. So as you guys, I want to thank you for joining me. Hopefully this inspires you to do some deep cleaning. If you have to get some help, definitely get some help. But if you can do it yourself, obviously do whatever you can, the most you can, the best you can, and pace yourself. Take your time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. And as always, you guys take care. God bless. And we'll see you next time. Bye.